Good morning, students. This is Miss Rosie. Hope you're doing great. I've got my portable whiteboard in here on my island, and I'm going to try and teach you from here. So hopefully it works. I want you to watch the video. Hopefully you've already watched the one from YouTube. And then I'm just going to go over a few more instructions, and then I will assign you on LMS what your homework will be. It'll only just be a few problems, but you really need to get these divisibility rules down. It will help you in a lot of different situations. It'll help you with division, with larger numbers and two-digit numbers. It will help you with your greatest common factor, your least common multiple, many different things in math. So it's very important that you learn these rules. They're not difficult. Also, it's critical that you continue to be practicing your math fact sheets, especially your 6s through 9s. I've given your parents my phone number. If you need to just call me during the day and me work some things with you, I'll be more than glad to. Okay, let's start with the divisibility and the divisibility rules for lesson 4-5. Twos, and explained it in the video, if it's divisible by 2, then it will be an even number. So anything 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, it goes into infinity. Then if it's divisible by 3, all the numbers, when they're added up, has to be able to be divided by 3. Once all the numbers, so if I have 1, 2, 3, 3, these, if I total these total 9. Yes, that's divisible by 3. So this number would be divisible by 3. 4, it's the last 2 numbers are divisible by 4. I'll just make that the division sign, divisible by 4. So if I have 24, that is divisible by 4. 6 times 4 is 24. If I have 32, that's divisible by 4, but it has to be the 2 numbers. It's not just the last one. That wouldn't have been, if I have 36, it is not divisible, it's divisible by 2, but it's not divisible by, well, yes it is divisible by 4 because it's 9 times 4 is 36. But we'll get some of those problems when we go forward. 5, if it ends in a 0 or a 5. 6 has to be divisible by both 2 and 3. This is probably one of the hardest ones to see if it's divisible by 6. Then we have 9. Again, it's like 3, the sum of all of its digits, or sum of all of its numbers, is divisible by 9. Would 33 be divisible by 9? No, because this equals 6, which is not divisible by 9. But it is divisible by 3, but not 9. And then 10, I need to bring my board up a little bit, sorry about that. 10, this is the easy one. If it ends in 0, then it is divisible by 10. If you go to your, on your workbook, if I can find it here. I always get confused on what you guys can see. I think it's on your page. Those are just practice, so it's not your workbook. Okay, if you go to page 57 in 4-5, go to page 57. While you're doing that, I'll go on and erase this. And let's do a little bit of practice. Again, now this has the rules. It does not have 10 on it. Excuse me, but like I said, that's one of the easiest ones. If I need to know on the more practice, and I'll give you just a second, on number 1, we have 12 numbers. Look and see which numbers are divisible by 2. Remember your rule, it has to be an even number. So we can look at it real quick. Hopefully you can look at it and put a check mark. Is 76 divisible by 2? Yes, 6 is an even number. 97? No. 7 is not an even number. 487? No, not an even number. 857? No, not an even number. 2787? No, it does not end an even number. 4620? Yes, 0 is considered an even number. 9051? No. 22,163? No. 63,885? No, 5 is not an even number. 94,156? Yes, 6 is even. 411,756? Yes, 6 is an even number. 768,954? Yes, 4 is an even number. See how easy those are? Even big numbers in the thousands, we can tell if they're divisible by 2 because they end in an even number. Now, what about 5s? Our rule again, and you've got to keep these memorized, it ends in a 5 or a 0. Quickly, we can look at it. 65 is, 855, 66,150, 501,285. Then, which numbers are divisible by 3 and 4? Now remember, our rule for 3, it has to be the sum of all the numbers. 4 is if the last 2 digits are divisible by 4. So this is getting a little bit harder. Let's quickly look and see which ones are divisible by 3. 36 is divisible by 3. 6588 is, let's see, 16, 26, 27 is divisible because we add all those numbers up. 51,132, let's add those, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is divisible by 3. 74,820, add those up. 8, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 is divisible by 3. And then you just keep going. So what I want you to do, I will put it on your LMS to show you what numbers. It's very important that you do the work, students. I am not giving you a lot of work. But if you don't practice and try and memorize these things, you're going to get further and further behind, and then it's going to be harder to catch up. So I will record another session on 4.6 probably tomorrow. Thank you.